Hey there. Welcome to Stampin' All Day with Bev. It's September 2021 Paper Pumpkin Alternatives. I'm excited to be here with you. I have a few minutes before I actually get started. I just pop on a little early to give everybody the notifications. So if you've clicked on the bell, you'll get my notifications that I'm live. Hi, Karen. And I'm so glad you're here. So let's just give our other friends a few minutes to come on. Hope you've been having a great week and that you had a great weekend. I sure did. I had a crazy time with family, a lot of fun, a lot of work, a lot of memories, so it's all worth it. So I'm trying to catch up now. Let's see if anybody else remembers I'm on today. I hope so. Thank you for coming, Karen. We have one more minute. It's windy in California, but it's not hot anymore. I hear it's supposed to get hot again in a few days, but today it's not hot and it's wonderful. I love it. Feels like fall. I've decorated the front of my house and some of the inside of my home with Halloween decor. So it's getting to be that time of year, which is my favorite time of year, by the way. So I hope you have your paper pumpkin and you love it. It's a cute one. All right, it's 2 o'clock. Let's get started. So Paper Pumpkin September 2021 is a little different than ever before. We got to include the box in our project, and it's a home decor item or a gift, whichever you'd like to do with it. And I'm going to list some things that I've done with it once I get through my housekeeping things, which is my hostess code and things like that. So let me turn you down to, hi Terry, let me turn you down to my desk so I can give you my host code and announce the winner of my Paper Pumpkin monthly prize. Yes, if you're a subscriber of mine, you have a chance to win Stampin' Up! Product. Each and every month, I randomly draw a name. So hop on this subscription train with us and get in that drawing each month. Hi, Debbie. All right, let me turn you down and let's get going. Hi, Debbie. I have two Debbies. Monterio's on today too. Welcome, Debbie. Okay, let me get adjusted here. See what you can see. All right, so there is the host code for the month. The month is almost over. Can you believe that? That means celebration's almost over too. So if there's any of the celebration items you still have not had a chance to earn, you still have a few days. There is my store if you'd like to shop with me, and my blog and email information, and my YouTube channel. Hi, is it Ryan? Welcome. Today I'm showing the alternatives I've come up with my paper pumpkin. It's a very cute set, as I mentioned before, and this is the instructions booklet. Now, I was debating with myself whether I should share with you what I did this morning, because it's quite embarrassing. But I guess I like to embarrass myself because I'm going to tell you. I spent about 10 minutes looking for my paper pumpkin box. I said to myself, well, that's very odd. Now, mind you, I made these projects weeks ago however long ago it was when my kit came, because I have not had a chance with all my company to do any stamping for a while. And so I said, that is so odd. I have all the contents sitting right here, very organized, but where's the box? Totally forgot that the box is the wheelbarrow. I left it. I was frustrated. I went back in the house and did some other things, came back out and looked at the wheelbarrow and said, okay, if you're not a goofball. Now, you guys can send laughing faces at me because that's quite hilarious. So, oh boy, what a waste of 10 minutes, huh? All right, so this kit, oh wait, no, let's not start there yet. Let's go to the winner. So the winner of this month's Paper Pumpkin is going to win the brushed metallic adhesive back dots. I happen to love these dots. Gold, copper, and a brushed nickel or something. What does it say? Does it say? Anyway, they're gorgeous. I love them. So I thought my Paper Pumpkin subscribers should have a chance to see what these are like if they don't already have them. And if they already do, they are a consumable item, so they will love to have more, I know. And who is the lucky winner? Kathy Austin. Kathy lives in Manteca, so I will mail these to her. And I'm sure she will be very, very happy to receive them. Kathy has been a subscriber with me for many years. Congratulations, Kathy. You can be expecting those in the mail soon. All right, so back to the kit. I don't know if you've started working on it or not yet, but I want to let you know that you can go to YouTube to paper, just in the search engine, just type in Paper Pumpkin September 2021, and you will get a video that comes up that you can follow along with to make the wheelbarrow. So I'm not going to teach you how to make the wheelbarrow. We would be on here for a while if I did that. It's not difficult, but it does take a little bit of time and a little bit of patience and a sharp scissor. Everything else is in your kit for you, and it's adorable. And I don't mind the time it took me. I'm going to guess a half hour. I really didn't time myself, so that's just a guess. But for me, it's a 3D item that I will always keep, and so the time was okay. It was worth it for me. And I have it displayed as you walk in my front door, along with some other Halloween and fall items. And so every year, it'll go somewhere in my house. All right, so that's where you can learn to make the wheelbarrow if you haven't done it already. Now let's talk about what's in the kit. Just in case you're new, you always get the ink, and this is soft succulent. You always get a stamp set, and this stamp set is darling. It has a lot of sentiments in it, and leaves, and the veining of the leaves, the solid leaves, 2 types of leaves, and a little splot. I call them splots just to make backgrounds. So it's a cute set. I call these curly cues. These came in the kit, and I think they're adorable, but I did something different with mine that I'm going to be showing you. You can curl them by putting them just around a pencil or a straw or something that's thin or narrow, and it just creates that very simply, and you can undo it and reshape it any way you like. So there's that in the kit. We also got quite a few tags. I used my tags in a different way, but there are quite a few tags. There's the cute little jack-o'-lantern faces in black. And you just simply pull them off and stick them on your projects. I've used those a couple of different ways. And I wanted to mention that you get 2 sheets of leaves, and if you turn it over, you have a white side. So these I already stamped, so I would have them ready when I started creating, but these, I wanted to show you what you can do with the white side if you need other color. I absolutely love the adhesive in this kit, the long and the short strips to put your pumpkins together. I'm going to be very honest with you. I don't use the little dots here. I go to my regular mini glue dots that we can purchase. I think these are stronger and easy to work with. So I don't use these, but they are in your kit. And if you're new, you want to use them. And now I'm going to show you, these are how the pumpkins come. But they're not just pumpkins. They can be many different things. And this is the little tabs are where you put the short adhesive, and the long tab is where you put the long adhesive. And I'm kind of hoping that these types of adhesives would be in the catalog. I really enjoyed using those. It was quite easy to have small and long depending on what you're doing. Okay, I don't use my spots. I have the same color ink here, Soft Succulent, in a regular pad ready to use for my stamping. And there were quite a different variety of patterns in your little pumpkin boxes. These are more leaves. Another sheet of leaves. There's a ton of them. And I think that was it. Okay, so I want to talk to you about how you put your pumpkins together. So I'm just going to do this one first. You want to bend all your score lines. That makes life easy if you do that in advance. And I opened up my box and put all my adhesive on all the tabs right away, so when I had time to make a pumpkin, I had everything ready. So then you just peel off the backing. This part is so simple. I was very impressed with how easy this is. I would feel comfortable giving this to a child to do, not a young child, but 8 or so or higher. Hi, Ruby. Okay, so you just take the shape of the bottom of the box and you turn the box in and press. And that's all you do. It goes together very, very easily. What happened to my long piece? My long piece came off somehow. Oh, it's a good thing that happened. I liked to bend the plastic that the adhesive is on and let that pop up to grab the adhesive off the plastic. Yes, he would. It's really easy, Debbie, and he would do it fine. You just show him with one and give him half of them or a couple of them, and he would love doing it. And then maybe he can give it to his teacher or something like that. Okay, so before I go any further, you could take a snip and you could cut off these little hooks here, and you can have like a cupcake holder. You could fill it full of candy just like this. Hi, Virginia. You could decorate it with ribbon. You could do whatever you want if you do not want to make pumpkins out of them. But I wanted to show you how they go together quite simply. Well, let's have them both here so you can see. A lot of people I hear were saying, I've been fumbling to get them together. Okay, so I try my best to get the fumble away from you so you have fun instead of frustration. So what I'm going to tell you to do is look to make a circle at the top when you're putting them together. Look to make a circle at the top. So these don't have any hooks, and so you're going to push those in, and then you're going to take these two and hook them together. So there's a partial circle, right? And you have this one left. So you want to look to see how I'm going to make a circle. See that? How easy that was? I don't know if you've watched other people try to put these together. Hi, Rosemary. But there's a lot of, oh my gosh, how does that work? La, 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 la. Put these two together, the one that's right in front of you, just hook it, think circle, 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 and there you go. See the circle you've made? That simple. So don't let it be frustrating for you. Since I have this one in orange and ready shaped, I'm going to go to the jack-o'-lantern faces. and put one together so you see also how easy that is. There you go. Now you know how I use black dots on everything. If you would like to have a little nose on your pumpkin, you can. Just like that. And it just gives it some more dimension. Isn't that fun? They are so cute. Yes, they are. Okay. So then I talked about the white side of the leaves. So this is soft succulent, but if you wanted other colors, go to the daubers that you have and get to the colors that you want and just add different colors to your leaves and make them your own. Just however you'd like them to be. Okay, I have one more dauber, yes. Get these fall colors in there. And then you can use these on cards and different things. You don't just have to have the soft succulent color. Okay, so just some more options there. See the difference? Now the other thing that works really well with these leaves, if you like texture, is the ornate floral folder. You'll find it on page 155, and look how pretty they look clustered together and in a darker color than the soft succulent. This is the evergreen, and I just turned the white side over and put it directly on my stamp pad. Probably should just show you in case I'm not explaining it clearly. So here's a white one. Here's evening evergreen, or whichever green you have. Turn the white side down onto your pad. I'll show you the scratch paper I've been using, so see how many different ones I've used this paper for. Just rub onto your ink pad. Then you have a nice dark leaf, and you can run those through the folder, and then you'll have some texture. So, more variety of ideas. And here we go. And then if you want to add your little curly cues, as I call them, you can. I just put a mini glue dot. I put a couple of them at the bottom of the curly cue and stick them on wherever you would like them. Aren't they darling? Let me know if you have any questions. I'm going to stick these on now. Now, we want our little friends that we give these to be able to open them up without having to rip them apart, because 9 out of 10 times Mom wants to keep the cuteness. So I place them on a flap where I know when they take the little circle apart, these are going to stick to the flap that opens and they're not going to get in the way of anything. So let's just get a couple of mini glue dots onto the bottom of this curly cue. And then stick it down where you'd like it to be. After you get it down, then you can pull it, make it longer, curl it more, whatever you'd like to do. All done. Got another one to put up somewhere. My wheelbarrow is full. Now, when I put one of them together, and I said you don't have to make a pumpkin out of it. Let me see, I need a long one for here too. Let me show you what else I made out of them. Bend your plastic back to pull this adhesive off. And put the adhesive, if you notice, I put it close to the score line where it's folded. Oh, I'm glad you like it, Virginia. If you have the kit, Virginia, you can probably make these with your grandsons. They're very easy. If you missed how I did it, if you haven't done it yet, I'm going to do another one right now because I want to show you what else I made with these instead of pumpkins. Because I only put 3 pumpkins and something else in my wheelbarrow, and it's full. So there's a yellow. One of the sides of these is yellow. And I use that one to make something else. Don't want to ruin the surprise, so I'll show you in a second. So let's just pretend this is the yellow. So I've used them all, evidently. Yeah, I did. See how easy that goes together? And then you can bend these back all the way, cut off the little hooks, as I call them. And you can use your sunflower dyes and the glimmery black paper. Here's the dye I used and the center on the glimmer paper. And you can fill your cup, I'm calling this a cup, with the paper, the tissue paper that comes in the kit. Don't throw that away, it's craft. You can stuff that full there. And then the ribbon from last month's, this one here, we can make a bow with that. Add the leaves, the stamp leaves that we have from the kit, and make yourself a sunflower to put inside your wheelbarrow instead of just all pumpkins. Isn't that great? And there's the black matte dots again. Okay, so remember I talked about the curly cues? Well, when I saw them, I was thrilled. I wish they'd sell these in the catalog too. I put mine together with ribbon like a stalk, like a corn stalk or a wheat stalk, and I filled my wheelbarrow with this also. So I have some height in there. And then this is the succulent in color ribbon. So we can make a sunflower. We can make a pumpkin face like I've already shown you. Here is my wheelbarrow. I'm going to empty it. And I just followed the instructions on that video I told you about at the beginning. And this is your box. The only thing I did different is I did some glimmer paper here, some circles, and I put them on with dimensionals to give that some shimmer and shine. Now I didn't tape these down because I wanted to show you guys, take them in and out for the video, but if I'm going to tape these down so they don't move, and see how I'm filling my wheelbarrow with the stalks. I want them to stand up straight, so I'll tape them down. So I'll secure them down with something. Then I take my sunflower and put her at an angle with the bow draping down the back of the wheelbarrow. See that? So it's got some long tails to it. See how this keeps falling over? So I'm going to secure it so it won't keep doing that. Once I have it secure, then things will just stay in. Hi, Pam. Then I have the reddish pumpkin, and I did stamp one of the tags with hi there, or hey there, and you can put that in. And then I just put one of the petals in there to help it stay. Then I'm going to take a green one, and I want the face to be facing out so people can see it, and then the yellow one, and I have the face facing up. So this wheelbarrow is now just full of harvest, sunflowers and pumpkins, and this will stand once I adhere it against the wall of the wheelbarrow. So I hope you guys like my idea of a sunflower. Okay, other items. You don't have to just make pumpkins. So if we go back to the yellow one, so I have a sunflower in yellow and I have a pumpkin in yellow, and then I have this item in yellow. You're going to leave the front hook alone. You're not going to do anything with that. You're going to put these two together with tear tape, and you're going to push this one down and just let it hook under these. And you're just going to hook these two together. So that stays under that hooked. These would stay together with tear tape. And if this was yellow, you would start to see the turkey. Well, in the little brochure that we get, they show a turkey. Where's my brochure? If you have yours, you'll see that they show a turkey. Here it is. For some of their alternatives. So that's where I got the idea on how to fold it. But I didn't want to cut up any of these for the feathers. So I already showed you how to color white direct to your ink pads with a piece of scrap paper on top. So I took these tags and I punched out the little holes, because when you punch out the little holes, it just gives it some more whimsy. And then I put them direct onto paper, and I used two colors. I used Early Espresso and Pumpkin Pie. Okay, so I kind of just laid them like this and put glue. Let me show you. I put glue in the corner. After they were colored, glue in the corner. Let it set up like I always have taught you so it doesn't move around. And then on top of each other. Glue on the corner and then on top of each other. Separating them with a little V in here. Glue on the corner and one more. Okay? And then you're going to do, I think I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 of these. And then I layered in between to fill in. So let me show you my turkey. I think she's adorable. I just used some pumpkin pie cardstock to make her little beak. And the same color of this red, what is that, Poppy Parade? For her little gobble, or his gobble. The black dots for his eyes. The hook is his little turkey topper. And yeah, the turkey feathers in the back. The back looks nice and neat. I colored them also all brown, all espresso. And then these 4 were colored direct to paper in pumpkin pie. I added a little bit of the ribbon around the neck. And this is our, excuse me, pale papaya in color. So pumpkins and turkeys. So you can use them for either holiday, Thanksgiving or Halloween, whichever you want. Okay, so let's put these over there. Now, again, when I put this together, let's see if I take this one apart. Don't want to rip anything, so let's see which one will give first. Okay. So again, if you want to clip off the hooks and use this for something else, before you do any bending or anything, just clip off the hooks. These are what I'm calling the hooks. And turn it upside down. It made me wonder, without the hooks, it'll stand up straight. This one still has the hooks on it. It made me wonder if this platform, why wouldn't that platform fit that platform? They're the same size. So I call her Pumpkin Girl. And she gives height standing right next door, or standing right next to, I should say, the wheelbarrow. So the wheelbarrow is sitting here at an angle, and she's sitting right next to it. And she reminds me of just a little costume, somebody's costume. Pumpkin Girl. Okay, so I still have a couple of pumpkins I can make. I still have the stamp set and some tags. So I thought, well, why is there something else I can pair up with this kit to make it even go further? Well, do you have the Picnic Paradise July 2018 kit? I personally love this kit so much that I kept saving the baskets because I knew that eventually, I used a couple of them, but I knew eventually I was going to want to do something else with these baskets. So, and I was very selfish with this tissue paper because I love the gingham. So this kit just lends itself to fit right in these baskets like nobody's business. I mean, it's like they were made for it. So there's another idea. If you have that kit, you can place some of your pumpkins in these baskets, or you can give these pumpkins full of candy as the Halloween treat for your neighbor's children in the basket. And then maybe mom will want to keep it for her holiday decor. So I thought that was a great idea. But since we have stamps, why wouldn't we be able to make a card or two, or 10 or 20? Because the stamps never wear out, right? They're always available to us. So let's try making a card. Just stick with me here on this fold, something I just made up. Fold folder is definitely necessary for this fold. And then I'm going to take a little bit of tear and tape. Oh, no, not yet. I should stamp first. Yes, you should stamp first. Okay, so here is the solid leaf in the stamp set that comes in the kit. So I'm just going to ink that up and stamp randomly. Don't worry too much about where things are going. If you think about it too much, it will look very thought out and not random. And we kind of just want leaves blowing in the wind type of look. Okay. I think I want a few more here because it doesn't look finished to me. So I'm just going to fill in that edge like this. Okay, now we'll take the veining of that comes in the stamp set and our Memento black. I was thinking Halloween, orange and black. You can definitely change up the colors. And this also puts the stem on the leaves. See that? Sorry, got a phone call. Never fails, right? So this is fast. And you can do color on color with this veining. You can do 2 colors. I was just going for the simple Halloween theme. Okay, now I need my tear and tape. So I'm hoping my pizza oven patio is done this week. He's coming back tomorrow. The part he's been waiting for is here. So, I don't know if I'm more excited about getting that thing done or more excited about him cleaning up the mess that's on the side of my yard. It's not a mess, but he has all his tools and product and everything he needs. Okay, so this is a piece of white, basic white cardstock cut down to 4 by 5 1/4. And I am going to go to my little jack-o'-lantern faces. And yes, we have a whole bunch of them if you don't make everything pumpkin. If you use them up, great. If you don't, though, put them on a card. I thought it was adorable. And then take the stamp that says Happy Halloween, or whichever one. There's many in the kit. But I just used Happy Halloween. And stamp that there, because the card I've made will allow you to see it here before you even open the card. Isn't the font nice? I like that. And we've got the beginnings of a pretty nice card. Going to share with a friend who has the kit. Great. Good. So when my aunt that lives in Los Angeles and her daughter, my cousin, were leaving. Well, they were leaving on Monday morning, but Sunday night when my aunt had went to bed, I asked my cousin, I said, so do you guys want to take the rest of the cream puffs? I made cream puffs for dessert. And I said, do you guys want to take the rest of the cream puffs home? I'll figure out how to package them for you so they'll stay good for your ride home. She goes, no, Bev, you're so sweet. Thank you. That's okay. No, you keep them. I said, are you sure? She said, yes, I'm sure. I said, okay. So she went to bed, and I called my grandson, Bryce, who my cream puffs are his favorite thing ever. And what am I doing? This little space here, I'm just adding some tear and tape on it. Have you ever made a background on your cards with ribbon? Well, that's what I'm doing. So now back to my story. So I called Bryce. I said, hey, buddy. He goes, hey, Grammy. I said, I made cream puffs today, and there's like 3 of them left. Are you kidding me? I said, no. Would you like them? Yeah, I'm out right now, but can I come and get them tomorrow? And I said, no. If you wait till tomorrow, they'll be gone. I'll be right there. So I don't know where he was, but wherever he was, he left, and he came, and he picked them up. So in the morning, my aunt's getting ready, and my cousin comes downstairs, and she says, hey, Bev, yeah, can we take those cream puffs home? I said, Tilly, I asked you, and you said no, and after you went to bed, I called my grandson, and he came and got them. She goes, uh-oh, I'm in big trouble. I said, oh, she goes, my mom wants one. I said, oh, no. So then my cousin just called me a little while ago, and she said, my brother just called me, Bev. And I said, he did? Why? And she goes, because my mom's saying, you call your sister and you ask her where my cream puffs are. I guess she forgot that we said there was no more. So they're in big trouble. I said, you better tell her I offered them to you and you said no. She goes, I'm just going to say she didn't have any more. I'm like, oh, gosh. So it's so funny. I am so happy that my aunts love what I make for them, because they're all so special to me, and I like pleasing them. So if she calls me, I'm going to have to say, sorry, Aunt Vera, I told Tilly, and she said you guys didn't want them. I'm going to throw her under the bus. Not nice, huh? Look at that. Doesn't that make that card pretty? So now you just turn it over and trim away. There's little glitters in there, so you might have to clip a little harder if you run over a glitter. Okay, and then me and my bows, right? And me and my dots. Yeah, you know, I'm not a cream puff person myself, but you're right, Virginia. I don't know. They're so simple. I don't know what it is. I think they're pretty. They're pretty to look at. So I think everybody thinks they're hard to make. But just like stamping, if you know how to do it, once you learn, it's like riding a bike. So I'm just making a bow. And then I'm going to take mini glue dots. So I wanted to remind you, put your stamps, organize them, and write with a Sharpie on them the date of the month they came. So you have that in case somebody says, at least Halloween or something. Label them in some way where you can find them easily. And then you have so many more stamps to combine with your other collections of regular stamp sets. They just, sometimes you have unique ones in the paper pumpkin that you can't find in the regular stamp sets. Then I thought a little dot on all the full leaves would add more dimension and interest. Let's get one right there. Isn't that cute? You guys like that? Very simple and just a little bit of a different, that's just glitter from the ribbon. Little bit of a different fold and a peekaboo, and using those faces that you have left over. All right, ladies, I hope you have got some inspiration and you have your kit and you get busy. I will be back on Sunday, back to normal. And I have class for those of you who are in the class on Thursday. But until then, I will see you on Sunday if you're not in my class on Thursday. Need to find a kit. Oh, cookie. Yeah. Okay. Hope you do. All right, ladies. Bye-bye. Have a nice evening. We will talk to you soon. Oh, I forgot to ask you, do you have any questions? These can also be strawberries. Just a thought. Just a thought. Make them into strawberries if you have them left in summertime. Okay, talk to you later. You're so welcome. Bye-bye.